The drums of Bata thundered across the palace courtyard. The Alaafin of Oyo sat on his carved throne, coral beads glinting on his chest. Two princes stood beside him, Adeyemi the elder, calm and noble, and Aderoju the younger, restless, his eyes sharp with envy. Alaafin raised his staff. "When my time is done, Adeyemi shall wear the crown. The Ifa has spoken." The court cheered, but Aderoju clenched his fists, his smile tight. Aderoju whispering, "Ifa may choose, but I will decide." That night, Adeyemi walked with Aderoju in the moonlit courtyard. Adeyemi said, "Brother, we must lead Oyo together. You as my right hand, and I as king." Aderoju, smiling coldly, "Yes, together," leaning forward, whispering, "But tell me, what is a shadow worth if it is not free?" Adeyemi laughed, not knowing his brother's words dripped with venom. At the women's quarters, the princes' wives gossiped. Princess Morenike, Adeyemi's wife, began, "The gods bless Adeyemi, for his heart is gentle." Princess Abebi, Aderoju's wife, bitter, "And what of my husband? Shall he bow forever to his brother?" Aderoju overheard this, and his rage burned hotter. In the marketplace, an old herbalist muttered to Aderoju, "If power is denied, the forest has answers. Beyond the Ogun River lives a witch who steals shadows." Leaning closer, "Steal shadows? With a man's shadow gone, he weakens. His throne falls." Aderoju's heart raced. At midnight, in a forest thick with mist, Aderoju met the witch doctor, a bent old woman with white chalk covering her eyes. She said,
"You seek power not given. You seek thunder's place."
Aderoju replied, "I seek my brother's shadow. If I take it, the crown is mine." The witch cackled and drew sigils in the dirt. By firelight, the witch chanted. Aderoju held a calabash filled with black palm oil. Witch doctor said,
"Call his name 3 times.
"Adeyemi, Adeyemi, Adeyemi." A shadow peeled from Adeyemi's body far away in his chambers and walked out the door. Adeyemi woke screaming, his skin cold, his sleeping attire soaked in his own sweat. Adeyemi crying out, "Who follows me? Who has stolen my light?" Within days, Adeyemi grew frail, his eyes sunken. The palace physicians were baffled. Morenike, weeping. "My husband fades like the setting sun." Alaafin, furious, "Who dares curse my hair? Speak." Aderoju watched, feigning sorrow, though his eyes gleamed with triumph. Chiefs quarreled in the council chamber. Chief Ogunlade said, "It is witchcraft. Someone has cursed the air." Chief Odofin added, "Perhaps the gods themselves deny Adeyemi." The palace buzzed with fear. Some whispered Aderoju's name, but none dared accuse him openly. In desperation, the chiefs accused the palace maid Ifweko of sorcery. She was dragged before the Oba. "My hands are clean. I would die before I harm the prince." Morenike responded, "This is madness. She is loyal." But suspicion festered, and the true culprit remained hidden. Barely able to speak, Adeyemi called for his father. Weakly he said, "Baba, a shadow has been torn from me. Find it before it swallows Oyo." The Alaafin trembled. Then only the gods can judge this matter. The council of Ifa assembled. They cast cowries and read the signs. Chief priest said, "This sickness is no fever of the body. It is the theft of a shadow, stolen by blood." The palace gasped. Eyes turned toward Aderoju, who stepped back, his face stiff. The priests gathered in the storm shrine. They beat the Bata drums until thunder cracked the skies. Chief priest Sango, god of iron and thunder, show us the guilty. The wind howled, lightning flashed, and Aderoju screamed as his shadow twisted unnaturally behind him. Lightning struck the palace courtyard, splitting the ground. Aderoju fell, his skin burning as thunder roared. Aderoju rolling on the floor in pain. "Mercy! I only wanted the crown." Thunderous voice of Sango. "Power built on evil crumbles in thunder." Adeyemi's shadow flew back into his body. His strength returned instantly. The palace rejoiced, but the Alaafin wept for his fallen son. "Aderoju, envy has devoured you." Adeyemi rose, placing his hand on his father's shoulder. "Let Oyo remember this day. Shadows stolen in envy will always return to thunder." The people bowed, chanting, "Power built on evil crumbles in thunder." And so, the tale of the Alaafin's shadow was passed down for generations.